We all put our hands together, we close our eyes. Beautiful Swagatam and welcome to the Surrey village Shiv Mandir. This most auspicious time of the Navrat, dedicated to Devi Mata. We pray, O Mother, may you accept all the offerings of our love and devotion that we are about to offer unto you. May the aims of our offerings be achieved. Om Shambhu Shivaya Namah.
Om Shambhu Shivaya Namah.
Om Shri Sita Ram Chandra Bhayam Namah. Om Shri Sita Ram Chandra Bhayam Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Mangal Murte. Om Namo Bhagavate Mangal Murte. Kripani Guruve Shri Ram Dhutaye. Kripani Dhaye Guruve Shri Ram Dhutaye. Sarva Sankat Nivaranaya Shri Hanumate. Sarva Sankat Nivaranaya Shri Hanumate. Om Sarva Mangala Mangali Shive Sarvata Sadike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Narayani Namostute. Narayani Namostute. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Everyone. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. All together. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Prem Sul Shri Durga Shakti Mata ki. Offer flowers there. Come forward, offer your flowers on the baby. Now we light the diyas, we ask, may all negativities be dispelled, just as the light of the diya dispels the darkness around. May all the negativities be dispelled. We light the diya. Om Lakshmi Karotu Kalyanam Arogyam Sukha Sampadam Mama Satru Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namostute Deepa Jyotir Namostute Deepa Jyotir Namostute Om Shri Deepaya Namaha Om Shri Brahmaya Namaha Om Shri Vishnave Namaha Om Shri Rudraya Namaha Om Shri Kalasha Kumbhe Namaha. Now again.
वन्दे गणपति विघ्नविनाशन ये गणपतिरेवा जय 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 गणपतिरेवा ओ जय 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 गणपतिरेवा जय 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 गणपतिरेवा गजानना है गजानना 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 है गजानना गजानना है गजानना गजानना है गणपति देवा गजानना है गणपति देवा ओ जय 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 गणपति देवा जय 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 गणपति देवा माता तेरा पार्वती पिता महादेवा 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 लडवन को भोग लगे संत करे सेवा संत करे सेवा ओ जय 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 गणपति देवा जय 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 गणपति देवा ओ जय 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 गणपति देवा जय 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 गणपति देवा ओ जय 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 गणपति देवा जय 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 गणपति देवा ओ गणपति देवा गणपति देवा ओ गणपति देवा ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ब्रह्मा मुरारि सुराचितलिङ्ग निर्मल भासित शोभितलिङ्ग जन्म जडूक विनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः देवमुनि प्रवराचितलिङ्गं कामदहं करुणाकरलिङ्गं रावणदर्पविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः सर्वसुगन्धिसुलेपितलिङ्गं पूरिविवर्धनकारणलिङ्गं सिन्धुसुरासुरवन्दितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः कनकमहामणिभूषितलिङ्गं फणिपतिवैसितशोभितलिङ्गं दक्षसुयज्ञविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः कुमकुमचन्दनलेपितलिङ्गं पङ्कजहरसुशोभितलिङ्गं सञ्चितपापविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः कुमकुमचन्दनले सुशोभितलिङ्गं सञ्चितपापविनाशकलिङ्गं प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो देवगणाचितसेवितलिङ्गं भावे भक्तिभिरेव च लिङ्गं दिनकरकोटिप्रभाकरलिङ्गं प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो अष्टदलोपरिवेष्टितलिङ्गं सर्वसमुद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशनलिङ्गं प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो सुरगुरुसुरवरपूजितलिङ्गं सुरवनपुष्पसराचितलिङ्गं परात् परं परमात्मकलिङ्गं प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो लिङ्गाष्टकमिदं पुण्यं यः परे शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमहानोपति शिवने सह मूर्ते देवी मां शक्ति मां काली मां देवी मां काली मां देवी मां देवी मां काली मां शक्ति भवानी देवी मां काली मां शक्ति भवानी देवी मां काली मां शक्ति भवानी
नंदिनी नंदित मंदिनी विश्वविनोदिनी नंदनुते गिरिवर विंध्य शिरोधिनी वासिनी विष्णुविलासिनी जिष्णुरुते भगवती हे स्थिति खंड कुदुम्बिनी भूरि कुबिंदिनी भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनी रम्यकपर्दिनी शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरदर्शिनि दुर्मुखशर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किबिलिशमोषिणि घोषरते दिनुजनिरोषिणि दीर्घुतसरोषिणि दुर्मठशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वना प्रियवासिनि हर्षदते शिखिरि शिरोमणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्गनिलाय मधुयजते मधु मधुरे मधुकैटभनाजिनि कैटभभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि शतकन्ध विखण्डित रुण्ड वितुण्डित शुण्ड गजाधिपते रिपुगजवन्द धिरारण चन्द्र पराक्रम शुण्ड मृगोटपते निजभुजदण्ड निपन्थित कन्द विपाठित मुण्ड प्रताधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐरन दुर्मत शत्रुवरोधित दुरधर निर्जशक्तिकुव्रते चतुर विचर्जन नो महाशिव दुर्मग्रतुण्ड प्रधाधिपते धुरत धुराः धुराशय धुर्मति धनवधुधातु प्रकृतितनते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि सरङ्गाथ वैराध्वररूवीरराथ भयादयकारिकरे त्रिभुवनमस्तकशूलविरोधि शिरोधि कृतामलशूलकरे धिमि धिमि धमरधुराधुनवन्दित महामुखाधिररुधमदते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते 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 जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
प्रेम से बोलो श्री जगदम्बे दुर्गा माता की जय। सर्वरेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी सर्वरेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी हे मां जगदीश्वरी सर्वरेश्वरी mother of all. Jagadeshwari, mother of this world. He Matre Rupe, you are our mother. So we are here to celebrate the Devi. And I would have chosen a very specific theme for our pravachan. But before we get into that, we wash our hands. So you have a little water there, you sprinkle on your both hands and wash your hands. Om Shri Rishikeshaya Namaha. Next, in your right palm, put a little water and you sip 3 times. Om Shri Keshavaya Namaha. Om Shri Narayanaya Namaha. Om Shri Keshavaya Narayanaya Namaha. Now we put a little water in the left palm. On your right hand, your ring finger and your middle finger. So even if you don't have water, everyone can do this part. We are purifying and blessing all parts of our body as this instrument of Bhagwan. So your right hand, your middle finger and your ring finger, you touch the water and we start with the mouth. Om Vaka Vaka, nose. Om Prana Prana, eyes. Om Chakshu Chakshu, ears. Om Shlotam Shlotam, navel. Om Nabhi, your heart. Om Hridayam, your throat. Om Kanta, your head. Om Shira, your arms. Om Bahubhayam Yasobalam, your entire body. Om Kartala Kare Prishte, touch the ground in front of us. Om Shri Prithvi Devyai Namaha. Now we sit upright. As we sit upright, we do our pranayam. Pranayam is that controlled breathing. We are not born into this world with a specific amount of birth anniversaries to spend or days. We are born with a certain number of breaths. So if you can control the breath, then you can live a healthier, longer life. Right? So this is why it's most important that we practice pranayam. So let us all sit upright. You keep the spine straight. Apparently my doctor recently told me my spine too straight. So we keep the spine straight. And that energy will flow from the celestial regions down into the entire body, every cell in your body. When we make that connection, that yoga, and that's what yoga means, that union. So we sit upright, we close our eyes to the external world. As we breathe in, we breathe in all the positive energies, and I'm sure you all are feeling those positive energies that are around you. And as we exhale all the negativities from within us. As we exhale those negativities, we chant that primordial sound of Omkar. When we chant Om, it purifies and nullifies those impurities, those negativities before they re-enter into the atmosphere. So we breathe in abdominally. You all repeat after me. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Bolo.
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha.
Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha.
Om Shri Gurave Namaha.
Om Sri Gurave Namaha.
Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha.
Om Durgaya Namaha.
We concentrate on the form of now Durga Mata. Those 9 forms of Devi Durga Mata. Lord Brahma himself, he says to Markandeji, those who ever listen to, chant these 9 names of Durga Mata will always be protected, will have all health, strength and protection. So in this most auspicious time of the Navratri, on the most auspicious day of the Navratri, the Ashtami Tithi, we concentrate on these 9 forms as we pray for the blessings of that health and strength and protection for ourselves, our families, our community, our nation, the world, the universe, as so many devotees in all regions, Bhubhvaswaha, are praising the Devis right now. So we pray to those Devis, Devi Ma, may you protect us, your children. May we have that mamata from you, that motherly love. You see, we always have that debate, who love is greater, the father's love or the mother's love? I think that undebatable, right? There's no other love like what we call mamata, that love from the mother, that care from the mother. So that same love and care that we have grown to be attached to in this earthly region, think of the heavenly mother, Devi Mata. May she have that kind of daya, compassion for us. As we concentrate, you can look at the beautiful life-size murti of Devi Mata that we have and close your eyes and hold that vision in your mind as we pray. Harihi Om. Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharini Tritiyam Chandraghanteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam. Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharini Tritiyam Chandraghanteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam. Panchamam Skandamateti Shashtam Katyayaniti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chashtamam. Navamam Siddhiratri cha No Durga Prakititaha No Durga Prakititaha No Durga Prakititaha. Jai means pop quiz. Jai means what is song I call him? Jai means everybody sure. Don't afraid to say it or no. If you're afraid to say that, well then Jai means victory. Victory. So we chant to Devi Mata as we go into our little discourse, our katha. Our lesson for today, as we concentrate on the occasion of the International Day of the Girl Child. I wonder if it's by chance they choose around this time to celebrate that, right? I don't know. But a lot of the influence for the UN comes from India, if you all realize the days that they hold and they celebrate. So the United Nations that have dedicated the 11th of October every year for the celebration of the observance of the girl child. And this is the 10th year, yes, the 10th anniversary of this observance of the International Day of the Girl Child. So specifically, what we'll be looking for to answer, according to the UN here, it says in 2022, we celebrate the 10th anniversary of the International Day of the Girl Child. In these 10 years, there have been increased attention to the issues that matter to girls amongst governments, policymakers, and the general public, and more opportunities for girls to have their voices heard. Yet, they say, on a global stage, yet investments in girls' rights remain limited, and girls continue to confront a myriad of challenges to fulfilling their roles. So they say here that they want to empower especially the adolescent girls. So my question is, when do we start preparing adolescent girls to be leaders? Do we wait till they're adolescent to prepare them to be adolescent girl leaders? Adolescent means teenage for those. Do we wait? And if so, how does our scriptures guide us into preparing them for their roles as leaders in society? So that's the two main questions I want you to think about. When should we start preparing them to be leaders? And how should we prepare them to be leaders? So as we think of those questions, let's dive into the Devi Bhagwatam this morning to see what answers we get. By the way, this Kanyakumari puja that we will perform, and these verses were written hundreds of years ago. Not today, not 10 years ago, hundreds of years ago. So let us all concentrate on Devi Mata. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. So as we pray, we sing Jai, 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 Durga Ma. Jaya, 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 Durga Ma. Jaya, 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 Durga Ma. So we'll start slow and then we'll build up rhythm, right? Jaya, 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 Durga Ma. Jaya, 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 Durga Ma. Bolo. Jaya Jaya Durga Ma. Jaya 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 Durga Ma. Bolo. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Here in the crowd, right? So we'll ask the singers not to sing. So I want to hear all of you, right? Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Bolo. So sometimes we don't express ourselves unless we tune into a certain emotion. So the emotion I want you to tune into now is a problem you have, an issue you have in your life. One, those kind of problems that you know when you run to your mother, you feel better. Tune into that. Think of that problem. Run to your mother. Offer it to your mother. Let her deal with your problem. You could do that? So tune in, think of it, that issue, that problem that worries your mind, that worries your heart, and run to the mother when you say, Jaya, 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 Durga Ma. Jaya, 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 Durga Ma. Everyone? when should we start preparing our children to be leaders? When should we start preparing our young ladies, our girl child, to be a leader? Devi Bhagwatam says, the young girls from 2 years of age should be worshipped as Kumari Devi. A young girl who is 3 years is named Trimurti Devi. 4 years she is called Kalyani Devi. 5 years she is Rohini Devi. 6 years Kalika Devi. 7 years Chandika Devi. 8 years Sambhavi Devi. 9 years Durga. These are the ages. And for that child who is 10 years of age, Subhadra Devi. So Devi Bhagwatam suggests that we should start preparing our young ladies to take their roles as leaders from age 2. From age 2. Why? Not before. Because before it says they don't have that intellect, they don't have that sense to appreciate or to accept those offerings of the love and devotion that you offer to them. They won't understand the gyan, the knowledge, the lessons that you're trying to instill into them. So think about it now, those educators around us now, or even parents. We have something called the formative years. What age is the formative years? 2 to 8, they say in psychology, right? So 2 to 10, we are saying here, according to the scriptures, is that developmental time. Psychology tells us that whatever you learn within those years, you never forget for your life. You never forget in your lifetime. That is why it's recommended, that's the age when you can teach a child a foreign language and they will pick it up like, there's the sponge. That's the age they are sponges. As Pandit Jivan would always say, after the cry is the why. Questions. That's how they learn. So they ask lots of questions. Parents shaking their head, I see that. They ask lots of questions. So this is the time when they ask questions, you can't just brush them aside. If you don't know, say, son, daughter, I don't know, but I'll find out that. That's a very good question that you have. I'll ask someone who knows the answer. Right? Notice I didn't say go and Google it. Right? I didn't say go and Google it. Because sometimes the questions that your children have, they need an experienced person to give the answer. And Google will not always give you the correct answer for your situation, because your situations are very specific. Those questions are very specific. So as they are in that age to absorb, in computer world we have something called garbage in, garbage out. You ever hear about that? Right? You know what I mean? In that formative age of 2 to 10, it's an age where you have to put all the good things in them. The good things that will remain with them for the rest of their lives. And if you try, or if you just allow them for the devices and all these things to raise them, they're not always going to get the positive things, are they? Jaya 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 Durge Ma, Jaya 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 Durge Ma. Bolo!
Jaya 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 Durge Ma, Jaya 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 Durge Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma.
Jai Ma,
says here that by worshipping all these Devis, our young girls, and instilling these qualities of the Devi in them, right? That they will emanate that Devi as they grow, right? So it says here, worship of Kumari Devi, that's the first one we mentioned, will bring extinction of your miseries and poverty. It will protect you from your enemies, bless you with riches, longevity, and power. So this is what? By praying, instilling these qualities in the young ladies, they in turn will bless us as well with those things in life, right? Says Trimurti Devi. My worship of Trimurti Devi yields longevity, acquisition of things, dharma, artha, kam, of all your worldly desires. By worshipping, you will get. So think about it. The young ladies, when they grow older and they become householders in the Grahasti ashram, the Bhagavad Gita says that in a home where the ladies fall prey to impurities, that home is dead to dharma. Nobody in the house will practice dharma. Is that true? What do you think? In the home where the ladies don't instill and practice dharma, nobody gonna do it. Will you agree with that? I have seen one. Will you agree with that? Yes. If the mother do it, wake up, let me go to temple, wake up and offer your dowry, wake up and offer. Who gonna do it? You feel they go and wake up and do it? No. So this is where the mother, that mother, she blesses us. And by doing these things, instilling these things, she ensures that a home will have dharma, artha, and kama. That these three things. Then it says, those who want learning, victory, they should worship in form of Kalyani Devi, for education. Long has gone the time when we say that girl children shouldn't go to school. That time gone, long time, right? So this says here, you educate your young girls. Educate them. Make sure they get their education so they don't have to depend on anybody. Read between the lines, right? So they don't have to depend on anybody. They can be independent. Jaya 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 Durge Ma, Jaya 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 Durge Ma. Bolo!
Jai 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 Durge Ma, Jai 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 Durge Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai 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 Ma.
Continues to say now, those who worship Rohini Devi duly will be cured from diseases, destruction of your enemies if you worship Kalika Devi with devotion. For the prosperity and riches you worship Chandika Devi, and for enhancing, enchanting and overpowering one's enemies, for the removal of miseries of poverty, for victory in battle, Shambhavi Devi should be worshipped. Jaya 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 Durge Ma, Jaya 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 Durge Ma.
Jaya 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 Durge Ma, Jaya 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 Durge Ma.
For the destruction of the awful terrible enemies and for happiness in the next world, the worship of Durga Mata for your safety. This is much needed, not so? In today's society, we need that protection. We need that safety. It says to pray to Durga Ma in that form of one of the deities. Jaya 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 Durga Ma, Jaya 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 Durga Ma.
Jaya 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 Durga Ma, Jaya 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 Durga Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma,
Subhadra Devi, you worship for all your desires to be fulfilled. You see, we live in a world where you would have certain desires, but it must be a good desire. And when those desires are good, then Devi Mata, if you work and you make yourself deserving, then you deserve and then you desire. You have to deserve and then desire. This is a teaching from my Guruji, right? You deserve and then desire. What does that mean? You could go in the bank and tell, hey, I want $1 million. Just so. You never put a cent in the bank. But you go in the bank, I want $1 million. The only way doing that and coming out with $1 million, they go in with a gun, and we're not encouraging that. Right? Then that money, you'll get caught and you'll go to jail, and that doesn't make sense. But if you're really serious, you under deserve and then desire, you find a good investment, and you put a little drop, little drop, little drop. Every drop fills the bucket. And eventually, you will have that blessing and you can withdraw. Not so? So likewise, in your daily preparation, your daily worship, your monthly worship, we make it very easy here at the Mandir. Not so? One Sunday for the entire month. And some people can't even make that investment. One Sunday. And you come and you enjoy and you feel all this vibration here. One Sunday for the month. You have all the other Sundays to do all the other things. To go and visit other mandirs and all these things. It's your investment. When you invest, then you can withdraw. Jaya 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 Durge Ma. Jaya 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 Durge Ma.
Jaya 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 Durge Ma. Jaya 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 Durge Ma.
Jaya 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 Durge Ma. Jaya 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 Durge Ma. Bolo.
Jaya 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 Durge Ma. Jaya 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 Durge Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai 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 Ma.
Jaya 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 Durge Ma. Jaya 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 Durge Ma.
Jaya 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 Durge Ma. Jaya 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 Durge Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
So now that we know how to worship, now that we know how we worship Devi Mata in the form of the Kanya Kumaris, we instill those things, these qualities into them, so that when they reach of age, they can take their rightful places as leaders in the society. Not so? So that they can take their rightful place as leaders in society. But why do we say now that this is the most important day to perform worship to Devi Mata, the Ashtami Tithi? Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Bolo!
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Devi Mahakali Re, Jai Devi Mahakali Re.
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 It says many thousands of years ago that there was a yajna by Daksh Prajapati, and long story short, Bhagwan Shiv wasn't invited, and so he was disrespected, and his Dharam Patni Sati Devi, she couldn't take that, so she ended her physical life, her physical body. She through her yoga, she had that combustion of the energy of the fire. And so when she did that, Bhagwan Shiv, he was most, what? I don't know adjective for that. The whole world could end. He will end the whole world. So he created two forms, Bhadrakali and the male aspect, to go and destroy that Daksh Prajapati Yagna. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Veerabhadra and Bhadrakali, two forms. He pulled one grain of hair out and he dashed it on the ground, and those two forms appeared. And so those two forms went and destroyed that. This is the day when that form of Bhadrakali, the Ashtami Tithi, that she appeared and she destroyed those evil tendencies. You see, not any and any yagna is a worshipable or authentic yagna. When it is done for different reasons and reasons beyond the spirituality and for the blessings, where Bhagwan is not the focus, then it's sutak, right? Impure. Jai Devi Mahakali Re, Jai Devi Mahakali Re.
Ab Jai Devi Mahakali Re, Jai Devi Mahakali Re.
Jai Devi Mahakali Re, Jai Devi Mahakali Re. Bolo!
Jai Devi Mahakali Re, Jai Devi Mahakali Re.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Brahma Vishnu Shiva Swarupini, tu hai Ma Vardhani Ma. Brahma Vishnu Shiva Swarupini, tu hai Ma Vardhani Ma. Jai Devi Mahakali Re, Jai Devi Mahakali Re. Ab Jai Devi Mahakali Re, Jai Devi Mahakali Re. Mundamal kar par kar dayini, dwal mukh vikarayini Re. Jai Devi Mahakali Re, Jai Devi Mahakali Re. Ab Jai Devi Mahakali Re, Jai Devi Mahakali Re. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma, Jai Ma,
Ya Devi Sarvabhutesh,
Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma,
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya Durge Ma. Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya Durge Ma. Jai Devi Mahakali Re Jai Devi Mahakali Re Jai Ma Jai Ma Jai Ma Jai Jai Ma प्रेम से बोलो श्री जगदम्बे दुर्गा माता की, श्री नौ दुर्गा शक्ति माता की, श्री काली माता की, श्री भद्रकाली माता की. So we pass that flower around as we invite again Devta now. Om, pass the flower. Om Shri Agin Devta Avahyami Dhyayami Cha. Om Shri Agin Devta Avaham Asanam Samarpayami. Rest that flower at the base of the Havan Kun. Now, we take some ghee if you have with a spoon. If you only have samagri, you can offer the samagri. But if you have the ghee alone, we offer the ghee alone. Right? Om Shri Agni Namaha Swaha. Again. Om Shri Somai Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Prajapate Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Indraye Namaha Swaha. Om Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Namaha Swaha. Now you can add some of that ghee to your samagri, all the other dry materials that you have, ingredients to offer. You can mix some ghee with it now. And we will pour some. Pour it. When you go finish, pour some. Right. So your sani, if you're using your hands, if you're using your spoons, you mix. Right? You teach it around and when you sani, right? Mix it up with your hand. Right? If you have. If you have your spoons, you can use your spoons. And we feed now. Oh, a little bit like you feed in a baby, right? Om Bhu Swaha. Om Bhuva Swaha. Om Swaha Swaha. Om Shri Brahmanaye Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Vishnave Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Rudraye Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Durga Devyai Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Devyai Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Saraswati Devyai Namaha Swaha. Om Gam Ghanapataye Namaha Swaha. Om Ham Hanumantaye Namaha Swaha. Om Ram Ramaye Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Krishnaye Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Narayanaye Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Ishdevtabhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Kuldevtabhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Standevtabhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Vastudevtabhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Prithvi Devyai Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Gauri Devyai Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Tulsi Devyai Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Shalikrambaba Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Satyanaran Swami Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Kalasha Kumbhe Namaha Swaha Om Shri Panchpal Devtabhyo Namaha Swaha Om Shri Dikpal Devtabhyo Namaha Swaha Om Shri Suryaya Swaha Om Shri Somaya Swaha Om Shri Bhaumaya Swaha Om Shri Buddhaya Swaha Om Shri Gurave Swaha Om Shri Shukraya Swaha Om Shri Shanashadaya Swaha Om Shri Rahave Swaha Om Shri Ketave Swaha. So in the beginning I started with the most powerful mantra for this period of the Navratri, calling the 9 names of Navdurga. So I'll do that 9 times, right? So when I say Swaha, you offer. Om Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shashram Katyayaneti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chasham Navamam Siddhiratri cha Navdurga Prakirtitah Swaha Om Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shasham Katyayaneti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chashamam Navamam Siddhiratri cha Navdurga Prakirtitah Swaha Om Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shasham Katyayaneti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chashamam Navamam Siddhiratri cha Navdurga Prakirtitah Swaha Om Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shashtam Katyayaneti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chashamam Navamam Siddhiratri cha Navdurga Prakirtitah Swaha Om Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shashram Katyayaneti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chashamam Navamam Siddhiratri cha Navdurga Prakirtitah Swaha Om Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shasham Katyayaneti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chasham Navamam Siddhiratri cha Navdurga Prakirtitah Swaha Om Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shasham Katyayaneti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chashamam Navamam Siddhiratri cha Navdurga Prakirtitah Swaha Om Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shasham Katyayaneti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chashamam Navamam Siddhiratri cha Navdurga Prakirtitah Swaha Om Pratamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shashtam Katyayaneti cha Saptamam Kalaratreti Mahagauriti Chashramam Swaha Om. So there are specific mantras that are prescribed for this Navratri celebration, right? So we'll do 3 of them each, right? Om Hrim Shrim Dum Durgai Namah Swaha. Om Hrim Shrim Dum Durgai Namah Swaha. Om Hrim Shrim Dum Durgai Namah Swaha. Also recommended. Om Hrim Shrim Chandikai Namah Swaha. Om Hrim Shrim Chandikai Namah Swaha. Om Hrim Shrim Chandikai Namah Swaha. So we make 4 shares with whatever samagri is remaining there. Divide it into 4 shares accordingly. Those who are custom, if you have your extras, but you keep your extras. But those who have everything mixed up, 4 shares. Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. We all stand now. Take your time. Stand. As we perform now the Purnahuti. All our Purnahutis, we chant this mantra taken from the Durga Saptashati that says, Mother, you are Swaha, Swadha, everything. All those are forms of Devi. Swaha Devi is that Devi who has been assigned when we make offerings into the Homa. We call her name, and she magnifies those blessings to go wherever those deities reside. That's Swaha. And Swadha Devi, her sister, right, for offerings to the Pitris and so forth, she takes it to them. So in this mantra, we pray to that Devi who is called by all these names, including Swaha and Swadha. Then we perform our Purnahuti. Lord, if we take from the whole, what we take from is whole, and what we took is whole. And when we add, it's still whole. That means, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samsita. Oh Mother, you are energy. And energy can neither be created nor destroyed. You not remember what it is, right? Energy can neither be created or destroyed. It simply changes form from one form to the other. Meaning, the sum total of the energy in the universe is always the same constant. Just changes from one place to the other. So we pray now. Om Jayanti Kali Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalini Durga Chama Shiva Rachi Swaha Swadha Namosate. Om Purnamara Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishtate. Om Sarvadevi Sarvadeva Yaj Purnahutibhyo Namaha Swaha. Take water and we sprinkle around now. Om Sarvatirat Samayuktam Sugandhim Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Mayadatam Grihana Parameshwara. We now take a flower and you fan in all directions now. Om Banaspatera Sobhotu Gandhyaro Gandautma Agreha Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pati Grihitam. Rest it at the base and we pass our hands, take our blessings. Om Dum Durgai Namaha. Om Dum Durgai Namaha. Om Dum Durgai Namaha. So Bring them in one by one and put them in their seats. So we pray now in first form as we invite. Harihi Om Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Kanya Kumari Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha Om Shri Kumari Devyai Namaha Avahyami Stapuyami Pujami Cha Om Shri Kanya Kumari Devyai Namaha Avaham Asanam Samarpayami. Offer the flower in Italy and the bow. We go to the next Devi, Trimurti Devi. Om Shri Trimurti Devyai Namaha Avahyami Stapuyami Pujami Cha Om Shri Trimurti Devyai Namaha Avaham Asanam Samarpayami. Bow to her. Go to the next Devi. Kalyani Devi. Om Shri Kalyani Devyai Namaha Avahyami Stapuyami Pujami Cha Om Shri Kalyani Devyai Namaha Avaham Asanam Samarpayami. Next Devi, Rohini Devi. Om Shri Rohini Devyai Namaha Avahyami Stapuyami Pujami Cha Om Shri Rohini Devyai Namaha Avaham Asanam Samarpayami. Next we have Kalika Devi. Om Shri Kalika Devyai Namaha Avahyami Stapuyami Pujami Cha Om Shri Kalika Devyai Namaha. Chandika Devi. Om Shri Chandika Devyai Namaha Avahyami Stapuyami Pujami Cha Om Shri Chandika Devyai Namaha Avaham Asanam Samarpayami. Sambhavi Devi. Shambhavi Devi. Om Shri Shambhavi Devyai Namaha Avahyami Stapuyami Pujami Cha Om Shri Shambhavi Devyai Namaha. Durga Devi. Om Shri Durga Devyai Namaha Avahyami Stapuyami Pujami Cha Om Shri Durga Devyai Namaha. Subhadra Devi. Om Shri Subhadra Devyai Namaha Avahyami Stapuyami Pujami Cha Om Shri Subhadra Devyai Namaha Avaham Asanam Samarpayami. Bhairo Baba. Om Shri Bhairo Baba आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजामि च ॐ श्री भैरवाय आवहम् आसनं समर्पयामि. So now while the main Shrotas perform the puja, Durga Chalisa.
जय 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 दुर्गे जयति जय दुर्गेश्वरी देवी जयति जयति दुर्गम् गावो दुर्गा चालीसा जो गावे सब सुख भोग परम कर पावे देवी रात शरण निज जानी करहु कृपा जगदम्ब भवानी जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे जय अम्बे जगदम्बे रत्नभवभयपे ऐगिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्द्यशिरोदिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि विष्णुनुते भगवति शितिकण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि शतशृङ्गहतावतु ते कृतचतुरङ्गबलक्षितिरङ्गरतद्बहुरङ्गरतद्वतु ते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Durge, Durge,
So we all put our hands together, we close our eyes. So as we mentioned before, that you have to deserve and then desire, and then there are different investments that you would make with some with higher paying interest, not so? So I'm sure those of you who have been constantly coming for our monthly homers would recognize that today's installment, much higher interest, not so? That you would have gained by just being here this morning in this most auspicious time. So let us all put our hands together, we close our eyes, we pray to the Divine Mother. May you have accepted all the offerings. You know, the Devi Bhagwatam says that for this time of the Nora to be complete, you must have certain things. You must have the puja to Devi, you must have the Kanya Kumari puja, you must have pravachan, you must have singing and Muni Baba dance, and all these festive things for the Nora to be completed. And especially, as mentioned, to your Homa, your Hawan. So you have completed all those things by just being here. And this is why the feeling would be so different this morning, because all these things are prescribed things for within this period. So before we close, we would have had our sponsors. Indira Kalu and her family would have sponsored the prashad. They are a little under the weather, so they didn't want to take any chances to come. That's how responsible we are at the Surrey village Shiv Mandir. Right? So they still sponsor, and may that blessings they sponsored for, I think, her departed mother, for her Atman. So may the blessings of Devi Ma take care of that soul wherever she is. And then we also had Sunita and the Mohammed family. They would have been, Megan, one of my students, past students, right, here as one of the Kanyakumaris. So they would have given and donated. You will get some sweets and so on afterwards, right, as part of our celebration, our Utsav, right? And so Robin now, who is our main shooter, he called after everybody done sponsor up and thing. He said, Baba, I said, boy, we don't have enough sponsors. And remember I told you, we don't overbook, right? I said, Baba, I want to sit down, it's my birthday this month, So when Indira canceled that she couldn't come, I said, here what, boy, mother really wanted to do that puja, So he will get the chance to be the main shrota to make our offerings this morning. So may Bhagwan, Devi Mata as well, bless you, Robin, and your family. Grow from health and strength, right? All of you who are sponsored to make today a blessing. Munisha and her brother, what's his brother name? Ashish, right? For joining along with Ranu and Sunil and all the my goddaughters make me so proud when they have the vibration of the Mandir Sargam. She lives up to her name, Sargam. Musical. Right? So that the blessings of Devi Mata, they would have invoked that blessing, the music, Anil Ji, of course, leading everybody there. He's the maestro, Anil. Anil Ji. So we now put our hands together, we close our eyes. And then we have, of course, our food, some sponsors, right? We have our food preparations from what the sponsors would have sponsored from Ashan family, and then Nikki and family would have sponsored as well. So we have plenty. And birthday boy sponsor cupcakes too, right? I say cupcake. What's a cupcake? Cupcakes as well. So we have real celebrations here at the Surrey village of Mandir. Let us all put our hands together. We close our eyes as we pray. Harihi Om. Karpuragauram Karunavataram Sansarasaram Bhujagindraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayadvinde Sada Vasantam Hridayadvinde Bhavam Bhavami Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavami Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavami Sahitam Namami Om Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktahinam Janaranam Yat Bhojitam Mayadev Paripurnam Tarastame Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. In one united voice we all chant Om Tvameva Mata Cha पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ शान्ति 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 हरिः ॐ प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की, मापति महादेव की, श्री जगदम्बे दुर्गा माता की, श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सद्गुरु दंडवत जय जय सीताराम।